Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through fears and live an awesome life. Alright, so I went against law of attraction. I oppose nothing. Law of attraction, raise your frequency to match what you want, and that reality will become visual to you. Why? Because you are now on that plane where you can see things. You can't see what you want up here if you're down here. Change those feelings, do what it takes to get your feelings up to here and match it, because you cannot attract something that you are not. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Asking is given. I've got a video on that. I don't believe that is a good phrase to use, because we have interpreted it in a way that has not worked in our favor. Asking and given in the Bible, I will explain to you, means something completely different. And when I share that with you in that video, asking it is given, it's going to be very clear, I think, and why it doesn't work for people. Just like law of attraction doesn't work for most people. Why? Because they're thinking of it as something outside of themselves that they have to attract. Here's what I want to talk about today. Alright, so I'm going to take quantum physics to a completely different level. Scientists don't go into some places because if they can't quantify it, they don't present it because they get frowned upon because they have no scientific evidence. Well, now we have scientific evidence to prove that observation affects the results of whatever you're observing. And whatever you focus on is affected by your thoughts and beliefs. So you and I might have different results focusing on the same thing. Now here's what I want to propose, and this is what I believe. Everything's one thing. Everything is connected. It's not acting independently. In other words, a separate photon 14 miles away that's split, a split photon, when you tickle it here, it laughs here. You're not tickle and laugh. It's doing it at the same time because it is one thing. It's not really separated. It physically looks separated, but it's not. And this is why we think we're individuals. When you stop thinking of yourself as an individual, you will open up a gateway that will blow the socks off you. Why? Because you are now everything you desire, everything that you want to manifest. In other words, a thought, an invention, a way of life, all these things. Without free will, can we stop trying to get some ex-boyfriend back? Bless them. You're not in a higher frequency if you're trying to do that, because you're not respecting that other person who is you, that is not interested in you. And they want to, you know what, they want to be happy. Bless them. You want them to be happy. And guess what? That might be the very thing that makes them come back to you, because now you're this confident, cool person that's not this needy, come back to me. All right? I did videos on that. I'll do more for you guys because it seems to be coming up a lot. Since you are connected to everything and you are one thing and everything is not reacting, it just is. You don't attract anything. You have to be on that frequency. Everything is one thing, just on different frequencies, expressing itself on different frequencies within the one whole. So we're seeing, you know, Hacker T, who's my ego puppet, and this is separate things, when actually they're one thing. So, you know, your thought is going into the collective of which I share. Now here's something I want you to think about. I hope you can wrap your head around this. Instead of thinking of the thing you want to manifest and trying to get in the state of mind and everything to make that out there happen, I want you to be that out there. Okay, this is going to be a little weird. There's no two-step process here. Even though I give you steps to help you work through this stuff because it simplifies things, if you're more advanced, this is going to be an advanced video. When you are the one and you realize that you are everything that's reacting to you, it's not really reacting. It is you. You are the very thing, intelligence, that's making it happen. You aren't communicating with it. You are it. There's no step to getting that. Everything that's happening in your life, you are the thought and the creation of it. You are the thought, you are the manifestation, you are the power that is manifesting it. It's only your focus, your feelings, and your beliefs behind it that transforms that energy into your whatever life, your reality you're experiencing. Somebody says they believe something, I say, okay, that's your reality. If your life is conspiracy theories and you're focused on that, your reality is that you actually create it. And we're going to talk about synchronicity after this. You actually create that. You are not the thing that you need to observe. You are the thing you're observing. If I am that, and I want that interacting in my reality that I'm going to create as a seemingly individual expression, then I need to focus on that which I am and create this reality. Not focus on it outside of myself, but know that I am that reality already. Okay, is this making any sense to you? If you think you have to get this other thing in life out there and bring it in, then you're separating yourself again. And you're thinking that there's some other power or something in between you and that has to happen. You are the happening. Only a shift in your belief and thinking takes you right into that reality. You don't have to do anything and go out here and whatever. This is why meditation's so important. You're actually becoming connected, aware of, I should say, because you're always connected, becoming aware of that power of which you are and hold. So when I say, let's say I want to do certain things with my business, which I do. I actually go into that reality. Right now, I already know I am that reality because everything's happening at the same time. Not simultaneously, all right? It's not separate. It's all one thing happening. I am just transforming it. I'm just transforming it. So when I sit here and I think, okay, I now am already, doesn't matter what's going on out here, I am now already that person who's doing certain things in my business. I'm already that person. I already know what is going to transpire in the linear time, but I'm already the very power that's shifting into that reality. I'm not going, okay, I'm this, and that's out there, there's another reality out there, and I'm going to bring it into me, or I'm going to shift into it. You shift into the feelings, the vibration, the frequency you have to shift into. But you are already everything. So all you're doing is this. You're not having to communicate with something separately. I'm trying to get you guys away from separatism. That's why quit looking at each other as something separate. Bad, 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 bad. I'm going to use the bad word. Bad. Going against yourself. You're opposing the very power that you are. Knock it off. You are all of that. So, I've got stories. You guys are treating others at work who are jackasses with blessings and power of peace and love. You're treating them as yourselves, and things are changing. They're working with you. They're nicer. They're actually doing things for you. You guys have been writing awesome stories. It's like, whoa, you're getting this reaction. Why? Because you're treating yourself nicely. And that other person who's just insecure and fearful, that's why they're being jerks, is now going into that energetic space of which you are, because you're sharing that space with them and raising their frequency, and is making a decision as an individual expression to interact with you. Not like this, they're interacting with you in the same energy. No separatism. Everything is right here happening. You are part of it. You are now it. So if you have the doubts and whatever, you're this energy. I'm going to attract that over here. No, you're still acting like this energy. Do you want to be this energy? You just transform. Okay? So what happens is, now I start acting like that new person. I've already got it. It's done. Now I know that this life that I'm living, all these things are going to start taking place, and I don't have to know exactly what those are. I already know what my new reality is. I am just transforming because I'm right here. I don't have to go out here to do anything. Now I do energy pushes and all this stuff. Again, these are exercises to make you realize you are all that out there. But it's not separate from you. So let's go in here. There's nothing outside of me I have to ask for. That's why the asking is given doesn't work for me. You're asking right here. And I'll do a video on that separately. You are the one. Everything's a hologram. One cell contains everything in your entire body. Well, guess what? It contains everything in the universe too. So guess what? This, even though it's in a dense body that's resonating on a lower frequency, just the physical body is. But you don't have to. You raise that frequency within your self-creating reality right here. You don't have to go outside of yourself. Can you transform that right here and shift into it? That's all you have to do. You're transforming. It's one of the laws of the universe, right? Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. Matter is energy. Energy is matter. It's all interchangeable. Energy is just transforms. That's all it's doing. It's just transforming. You do that right here. Your energy transforms into reality. You're always creating it. You're creating your reality. You are creating your reality. You're doing it. Not out here. Not the person you're blaming. All the bull crap. Poor little me. Knock it off. You're done with that. Right? That's a human ego that needs to blame somebody else. You're doing all of it. And you chose to interact with these other energies within that reality. And if you want to shift into here, you can. You don't have to go out. Do it right here. You are this power. So you're looking at your life and going, wait a minute. This is just a reality I'm creating. I'm the person struggling, going, Landria, help me, help me. I'm that person going, help me. I'm within this reality. That's you right here within the whole. You're going, oh my gosh. There's not all these exterior things that I need to change. I have to transform this energy into the person that says, whoa, I always was walking around with this power to be a completely different person, and then everything around you starts to change. It has to. Because you don't live in that old reality anymore. And then the anxiety and all this stuff is gone. It dissolves, completely dissolves. It literally can dissolve like that when you get this concept. And if you don't get this concept and it's too advanced for you, start to take all the baby steps. And they're not baby steps. This is not easy stuff, none of it. Because we've been told we don't have this power. We've been told that the universe works completely different. Quantum physics has been around, but not for us till very recently. Have we really wrapped our head around that this is real stuff? There is everything available to you. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? And if your egos get in the way, if Mr. Hacker T-Dog is our ego, if he gets in the way, you need to push him aside and take charge, because the ego limits you. The ego has to have things a certain way. The ego thinks the material world, which is separate, makes them happy, that there's lack, there's limited resources, and that happiness is separate and is controlled by the material world, and that's not that reality. Then you stay in there. Then you stay in this reality where that's true. When you expand into this, there's giving and love and peace, and you switch into that reality, and there's no lack, total abundance. Some of you are going to go, what the heck did she just say? And others are going to go, bing! If you don't get this, come back to it in a few months. Sign up for Landria's Inspiration, free webinars. I'm giving one November 3rd, 2018 at 10 a.m. That's a Saturday. That one's free. For 2 hours, I'm going over the 3-second manifestation. And then we're going to talk about all of this. You guys can ask questions live. And then if you're in my list, you get all kinds of other cool notifications. And that's where you have to be in this list to get the link. It says Landria's Inspiration or Inspiration Sign Up or something. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Yeah, I know I took it to a different level, but I think you're ready for it. Namaste. Just a quick reminder that November 3rd at 10 a.m. Eastern, I will be hosting a free live webinar. This is not the global meditation. I'll be posting that at 9 a.m. as a video recording. This is going to be live 2-hour, and it's going to be me talking about the 3-second manifestation exercise that I posted, my video that I posted on my channel. That seems to be pretty popular. You guys seem to like that simplicity, and I want to take that to the next step, because I know a lot of people still struggle with that. And so even if you've got it, let's get on a free webinar, and you can sign up here. You'll go into my email list, it's free, and I will announce events, e-courses, discounts, free stuff, and you'll get the link for the free webinar that morning if you are on my list. You can join me. You just have to click. You have to have a computer or phone that can hook you into this webinar. Click, you come in and live chat with me. I'll answer your questions. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's free, so sign up here, Landria's Inspiration, and I hope to see you there. It'll be a lot of fun, and it's going to be the start to many events and webinars and courses that are going to help you get to that high frequency where all abundance, all love, all joy resides. Namaste.